17.5 acres. Offer price 182,000. Thinks we can sell it for 300 to 350. There's multiple adjoining parcels on this one, by the way. So it's not just that 4. There's a bunch around it. You'll find them.
It's on the ocean.
Yeah, there's a totally 16 acres total, a 10 and a 6. The south of that sold for $400,000 in 2021. Slope butt houses next door, near the ocean, beach access across the highway. The owner originally wanted to build an RV park, but encountered problems with the county and didn't have the patience to figure it out. Understand that?
Boy, me too.
Yeah. Okay. So is it that one, and which one?
Let's see. So this is the one that the APN pulled up. This is a great deal.
Oh, and look at the Arcadia Beach State Recreation site right there. That would have been a great RV park.
You know this is going to make you cry.
Oh yeah,
It's gorgeous.
Totally.
That's insane.
Yeah.
The more Samantha and I see Oregon, we might be moving.
I understand.
Oregon coast is amazing.
Just so much better looking than the cornfields and the soybeans that we live in.
You can handle cold, so that's easy.
Oregon's not cold.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're Chicago. They can handle cold. It gets cold in Oregon.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
She has a skewed version of pain. This is a compliment. This is a huge
thanks.
compliment.
That is so cool. Yeah.
So there'd be a great RV park. I think the grading would take a couple of years, but you know, it's amazing. It's an amazing piece of land, and I think the reaction that we're all having is the same reaction that a buyer's going to have.
Especially one home buyer per spot, per property.
Like, look, here's this. There's a house right here.
So here's what I was thinking. I want to know what each individual property is really worth, kind of thing. And I'm going to look at it that way.
So you see just south of it, all those ones that are broken up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just sent you the listing for that.
Excellent.
Okay. I've seen this deal before.
Oh, and it's pending.
I wonder if I've seen this on this call, this deal.
I mean, that's like right next to it, just south of it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So the first thing you do is call this agent and
Look
just ask him all kinds of stuff.
That can't be.
Let's think that's Land Academy. I'm serious.
Maybe.
We probably said on this call, you probably said your magic $100,000 and
Yeah, it's
somebody
too
got
much.
it for that.
And there you go.
So,
See, this is what I'm talking about, Yuri. Right here. This is what I want you to do.
Buy for
I
100
want you
and
to
sell
sell
for
for
1.7.
1.6.
I could do 10 of those a year.
Yeah, me too.
There. Now we feel great. We'll just do one of those a year.
Yeah, for reals.
Wow.
This is very encouraging. So I really would talk to this broker and find out what the whole story is. And, you know, it's pending. So maybe it's not pending. Jill sees this kind of stuff and she offers them $300,000 on their asking price of 1.7. So
What's
I'd move
interesting
forward.
is that one adjoins the one that we're looking at. So, you know, whoever's buying this one
Can do the
may
same
want to
thing.
buy the one he's looking at.
Right. Yes.
I'm curious to know, where did you come up with your proposed cash sales price of 300? That seems low now, seeing this one.
Yeah.
It's on the ocean. It's multiple contiguous properties on the ocean.
Well, I think that whoever's buying this one's pending would love to get a phone call from Yuri and go, I could do this for $1 million.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, for 600,000 or 700,000, it would be fine.
I think the only difference is the other one is has already been split up. There's a road, but you know, you could do that with the one that Yuri's looking at.
All right. I feel much differently about this one, Yuri. I would proceed.
I would proceed also. I was going to say the same thing. And you got mom's approval too. So I would honestly open escrow on this if you haven't already. And then I would start to find some of the higher power people in Discord, Land Academy Discord, and talk about funding.
Who'd you do this deal? Spartanburg County, South Carolina. 6.3 acres.
Wow.
Purchase price $77,000. I love that from the
Jeez.
looks here.
Look at this.
Thinks we can sell it for $150. I'm liking that too. Access, yes. Affordable, yes. Adjacent, yes. Alive, yes. Oh, these are the ones I love. Original owner since the 70s.
Yep.
Sellers were going to build. This is just the classic Land Academy story. They were going to build there and they decided to live in North Carolina close to their family. It's been unused for 50 years. It has timber and it's paved. Gas, electricity, and water right there at the property.
5 stars so far. We just got to check the
Now I'm
price.
trying to find something wrong with it.
We got to check the price of these houses and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of a storybook. Oh, look at all these new houses.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. I hope the houses are worth at least 3 or 4.
What's that pond thing right there? Somebody's yard.
It's a pond thing, I think.
Okay. I think Chelsea's doing a would you brag about this deal.
Me too, which is good.
Oh,
Better than would you cry about this deal.
yeah, it's true.
0 properties for sale, 30 sold. These are lots, just land 5 to 10 acres in that zip code. All land, 169 sold. I'm gonna do 6 months here. 46 sold and just a few active for all properties, and they're all tiny. This is a smoking deal.
I'm a thumbs up.
I mean, let's check these housing prices. Like, I bet this is probably expensive.
Chelsea's trying to get it cheaper, which I love too.
I just sent you one that's pending. That's 2 acres. That's like pretty close to it.
276, and that's the house that's right behind it.
77.
77. That's 50 would be better, but I think that you're going to do fine at 77, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I would list it for
52.
150.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like you said.
Mm-hmm. Yay. All right. Hello. Would you do this deal? Belton County, Texas, or Bell County, Texas. 0.25 acres. Accepted offer $7,179. Thinks we could sell between 22 and 25,000. Love it. Asphalt. There we go. That was a word we used a lot yesterday. Access to
Some people in Career
utilities.
Path think that asphalt should be the 7th A.
Yeah.
It's kind of a stretch, if you ask me.
It's on a slope, but it looks flat in the front. There is a lot of land I see available.
Yeah.
I looked at the property. Gradient less than 20 degrees at the back. Homes are mostly in good position, but lower value nearby. So
Go ahead.
I just need to see some numbers and make sure there's enough room for me to do something with it. And you know what? I'm not really a fan because there's so much property available.
Yeah.
Unless I like to look around and see when was the last house built. Like look at some of the houses in the area. I just click around them and I go down, I scroll down here in the information. If they all were built in 1969 and nothing's been built since then, that's another kind of a strike
It's
for me.
got to be an HOA, by the way.
Let's look at the legal. Can I see the legal? Yeah, Sherwood Shores. Sherwood Shores, section
7.
8, and the lots 227, 220. So that's a good chance it could be HOA.
And there's just too much dirt. So let's see how much is for sale. So what I would just,
Mhm.
I would walk away from this at any price.
That one's a little bit to the east, but so I don't know. I'd call that agent and see what they say first, and then go back and just try to get it for nothing.
That's pending too.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing but land here. So this could be like we were talking about on Career Path, a bucket 3 property. Buy it for a couple $1,000, let's say, and you know it's going to be in your inventory for 3 years.
But you'll get 10
And
eventually.
you don't care about $2,000 or even 7 or whatever.
Mhm.
We have properties like that.
Yeah.
We know it's going to take 2 years, and we're asking absolute top dollar, and I'm okay with that.
That's this one. Because you know why? Because you know what the secret is? He doesn't want it to sell.
That's true.
That's the thing. He has marked it with a make me move number.
We have fly fishing property in Arizona.
It's like
It's
not
very-
selling it.
Very unusual to find that.
Yeah. Would you this deal? Chester County, South Carolina. 1.6 acres. Accepted offer price $5,100. Sell price, thinks we can sell it for $13,500. The lowest similarly zoned property lot sold for $17,500 on Redfin. County road access seems affordable. Adjacent our house, there's a house and a business. It's across the street from the lake. The lot is half cleared and it looks like a nice scenic area overall.
Very nice.
My main question is, have you guys ever gone through and requested for a zoning variance? Looked up how the procedure is for this city and it seems pretty simple. With a $150 fee, I want to have an exception made so I could put a mobile home on it. You could only put a regular home on it, which would make this lot take a lot longer to sell. If you can put a mobile on it, I imagine it'll sell very quickly, and for more even. You can talk about that.
I've never gone through zoning variance because I have never found a area where we buy land that's compliant with that. They've always made it, it's like blunt teeth. So this could be a place where that's not the case. That it's $150, they rubber stamp it, and you're good. I hope that's the
Here's
case.
the thing: is you have a brick house next to it, right? You're gonna need that neighbor's compliance as well when you do a zoning variance. And I can tell you right now that that neighbor's going to fight that mobile exemption. So you're going to hope that he doesn't go to that meeting.
There you go.
And so for exactly what Carl's saying,
He's going to show up.
I
would show up.
I don't even.
I'd show up.
Yeah.
Look, this passes the adjacent test with flying colors, and you're about to pay $5,000 for this. So
Yeah.
if these properties are anywhere worth, and we'll check in 1 second on each side, if these properties are worth more than $100,000, it's worth it, and there will be.
But I just sent you the neighbor's house.
226. I would stop right here and buy this.
And I wouldn't worry about that variance.
I wouldn't either. I absolutely agree.
I don't think you're going to get the variance if you try.
And I would list this for 22.5 based on a 10% value of the neighbor's property.
And they'll probably buy it.
Yep. And please promise that you'll put a sign out there the day that you just have the sign ready to go with the photographer or whatever. So everybody thinks we should buy it or not?
I would buy it.
I would buy it for that. Yeah.
It's a trifecta again.
We hope you found our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.